Hey guys, Jesse McCarthy here with Cowboys of the Cross. Today I want to read to you from Matthew chapter 7, starting in verse 24. It says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." This is Jesus here talking, and basically he's saying, if you want stability in your life, if you want to be able to withstand the things that life throws at you, you need to have your foundation built on Jesus, built on his words, built on his scripture. And then when things come at you, whether it be the loss of loved ones or sickness to yourself or what have it, loss of a job, you're able to withstand those trials because your hope isn't in things of this world. It is built on Jesus and his promises for eternity and who he is and his character. And when you understand those promises by spending time in the word and knowing the scripture and what Jesus says and what God promises, you'll be able to withstand whatever life throws at you because you have a very firm foundation. Think of it as riding a horse. If you're sitting too far back in the saddle or leaning too far forward and the horse spooks or bolts or bucks or something, you're very easily thrown off balance and possibly out of the saddle. But if your foundation is lined up correctly and you are in your saddle right, when that horse throws something at you, you're able to withstand it, generally stay in the saddle. And the same goes with everything in life. If you are building your stability on things of this world, whether it be your career or cattle markets or good rain or relationships or your children, or even your own health. How many healthy people who work out and do all the right things, which is good to take care of your body, but they still end up getting sick somehow. If your stability is based on things of this world, it's ultimately going to just throw you and be like the foolish man who built his house on the sand. It's going to get washed away and wiped out. And so I just encourage you to take time to read your scripture, to know the promises of God, to build your stability in life, not on things of this world, but on things of eternity, on the everlasting God who was and is to come and is the same every day. His love is the same every day. And so I just encourage you to dig into the scripture, know his promises for you for eternity, to give your life to him if you haven't. And if you have, just to remember those promises. And remember when things come at you that doesn't have to define you. That doesn't have to wash you away, because we need to be built on the rock. Our foundation needs to be on Jesus Christ and who he is and what he has in store for our lives. So I hope you will dig into your scripture, get to know him in deeper relationship, and build your life on him. Thank you guys. God bless and happy trails.